I used to hide that I was gay, and used to hide that I was Indigenous, but success really came when I really embraced those things. I'm from Madsen, 40 people and 80 dogs live there. It doesn't matter where you come from, as long as you really want to be intentional about the work you're doing, I think that you can find success and impact in the world. I didn't really understand what my creative process was for a long time. Like I would come home for stretches of time after, whether it be on a college break or just to be home on holiday from the city, Toronto, and I start painting things that I couldn't wait to leave when I was a teenager, like, rocks, trees, and lakes, and nature and whatnot. I wonder if it was kind of like a longing to come back, or just sort of like the contrast of being in the city and only seeing, huge concrete buildings with glass everywhere. I kind of just switched the intention from just, putting artwork onto people's walls and people's homes to wanting to create a broader impact through bigger collaborations with whoever wanted to collaborate with me. And that shift alone sort of really helped kind of direct the path that I was on. The Blackhawks had reached out through a liaison. They were interested in doing some difficult work around reconciliation. So, I wanted to be a part of that sort of shift in mindset, and that's sort of how it got started, was with the land acknowledgement.
The Chicago Blackhawks acknowledge that the team, its foundation, and the spaces we maintain, work, and compete within stand upon the traditional homelands of the Miami, Sauk, Meskwaki, Ho-Chunk, Menominee, and the Council of the Three Fires, the Ojibway, Odawa, and Potawatomi nations.
They use my artwork and it dances around the entire arena, which is so cool on like thousands of screens. A couple months later, they had asked if I would be interested in working on Marc-Andre Fleury's goalie mask. I thought it was a great opportunity to tie in the artwork from the land acknowledgement onto the helmet so people ask more questions. I wasn't really sure if what I was doing was going to be a hit, but people really loved that helmet. I like that I've been able to align myself with companies and hockey teams that wanted to go the hard route, and I realized that it's a big ship to turn. You're not just gonna abolish racism overnight, but you can make these little incremental steps in order to kind of change the course of that ship. The goal of the work is always to try and get people to ask questions. Where does this artwork come from? Who made it? Why does it look this way? So just creating that sort of awareness has been, I can't believe most of it either, but it's really cool. It feels like a kind of renaissance in a way. With Woodland artwork, try and imagine that you have X-ray vision and you're able to see the spirit of what it is you're looking at. Everything from rocks to the trees to, the sky, and all the animals kind of in between. All of those have spirit, so what you're gonna see when you look inside of them is sort of their energy or their life force.